I've been using the Marzocco GS3 at home for 3 months. Today I'm going to give you my 3-month user review. Welcome back guys to my home and the Artisti YouTube channel. I want to share with you my experiences of the GS3. Now I'm 3 months in of using it at home, day in and day out. We did do the unboxing video and we did use it initially and we had our perspectives of the machine then. But now I'm in a little bit further, I feel I've got to share a couple more things with you. So if you're after the specs on the machine, check out our other video. Today I'm just going to go through the things that I love about it and some of the things that I don't quite like about it. Firstly, I want to talk about the machine. Overall, it looks beautiful. I love the steamer still. It's still amazing. The hot tap is great. The drip tray is huge. I still love all of those things about it. I love the pressure profiling and being able to play with the gauge. It is very sensitive. So I've worked out that I'm putting my finger on the front of the brew head and then pushing up to it so that I can get my specific 3 or 6 or whatever bar ratio I'm actually putting into that water. So I found it very finicky. I know other users that have been using this machine really struggle with that, so they tend just to go straight up to 9 bar and then cut it off when they need to. So it is a delicate process. It is for the barista that's searching to get that really nice specifics out of coffee, whether it be ramping from 3 to 6 to 9 bar and coming back. So it's a bit geeky. So if you're not geeky, I would not get this model. Just get the AV model, which will automatically brew it for you. In my previous review, I did want to do some mods to this machine. I just haven't had the time. So it is all still black. And I do feel I'd love those features still to happen. So again, one day I'll get to that and hopefully share that with you. As far as brewing coffee, I have had to change the grinder that I'm using with the GS3. So initially I had an entry-level grinder. I've upgraded now. I'm using the Anthem Best on Demand grinder. But to be able to get the most out of this machine and to be able to play with the different pressures, you've got to be able to change the different grinds and have a nice, good reference point to be able to really taste the differences on the other end. So for me, I just found I was unable to achieve a better quality extraction and flavor profile when I was using a poorer quality grinder. So I felt I was doing this whole technology of pressure profiling and temperature changes an injustice by not having something that was very standardized. The Anthem Best on Demand, I went with that because commercially we use the SP2 and we also use Marzocco's in our machines. So I really wanted to go to that next level on how can I make our coffee better when compared to commercial models. So for me, that was a good way to be able to pair up to do a few tests. The app, I've been using it on and off, turning the machines on, changing the temperatures. It's handy, it's pretty easy. I do still have a few connection issues when I've got my Wi-Fi, on the other room. So that's a little bit of an issue. But other than that, once it's connected, it does allow you to do, some of the basics that you'd want to, and give you some reports about your extractions as well. So yeah, dive into that, have a bit of a play. I'd love to hear what you think about the new IoT app that's available in this machine and the Mini as well. So with the flexibility of being able to have different pressure through the head, you're basically bypassing that water into the drip tray. I've spoken about that in depth on the other video. What does that do for me? To be honest, I find I run out of water so often it is frustrating. When I go to hit this lever, the pump kicks in for like 2 seconds, it wets the puck, and then it's all over and it says refill tank. I can't tell you how many times that's happened to me. Now I know the machine comes with a plumbing kit. I would highly advise plumbing this from day one, because when you start to really play with this 3, 6 or 9 bar, you're just using so much water. And I just feel it's a waste. It is being caught in the really large drip tray, which is great, but I cannot tell you how many times I have to keep refilling this tank first thing in the morning, and it is a real frustration. In terms of the steamer, the arm is still really great. The tip's still really hot, and it does hold a little bit of moisture. So just give it a really good purge. I did find a couple of times that just had a bit of moisture in there, and it did wreck the milk. So just plenty of purge and you're ready to go. The hot tap is great. I've adjusted that to get a right temperature. We do make a lot of teas out of this machine, and I think that is linking to why it keeps running out of water. And we do a lot of long blacks as well. So yeah, that's sadly what my biggest gripe is about the machine. So this just shows you how much your brewing coffee or water usage is. Now 25% of it is water for us. Now I don't know if that's using the hot tap or it's just being water when there's not coffee in there. So I'm not really sure on that exact amount, but look, 25% of just water is probably why I'm a bit more frustrated in running out of it so often. So in my first video, this was an upgrade from the Linear Mini. Do I regret changing from the Linear Mini to the GS3? As far as steam pressure and brewing quality and all those things that are standard with La Marzocco, they're the same. Really happy with them. If I didn't want this pressure profiling, there is no way I would advise anyone to spend the extra money in getting the GS3 over the Mini. That is the distinct difference that you're spending a lot of money on. And to be honest, if you're not going to play with the coffee, don't worry about spending the money. The Linear Mini is going to do an amazing job for you. So overall, guys, I really do love the GS3. I love how the La Marzocco has been able to get a really great home machine that I can brew coffee how I enjoy making it. It's got a lot of flexibility, a couple little quirks there, but again, I just love it. So if you guys love our channel, please hit the like button. Make sure you do subscribe and hit the little bell icon so you can be notified on the new videos that we put up. We'd love our community to grow and for you to share it and hear what you want us to be able to do in our channel as well. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Have an awesome day.